Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Agriculture Ideas. Please don't forget to see my previous videos. If you are new on my channel, please like, subscribe and share more to your friends. And for more updates, click the bell icon. And now let us start our topic, that is cultivation of safflower. So let us start from the botanical description of safflower. Botanical name is Canthamus tinctorius, family Asteraceae, chromosome number 2n is equal to 20, 24, 44, 64. The general information includes origin. It is originated in India, bounded by Eastern Mediterranean and Persian Gulf, encompasses southern parts of USSR, Western Ghats, Iran, Iraq, Syria, southern Turkey, Jordan, and Israel. Area and distribution. India has largest cover but lower yield among major safflower producing countries. Maharashtra and Karnataka are major safflower growing states which contribute more than 90% of India's production. Uses. It is used for brilliantly colored florets and orange-red dye carthamin extracted from them and seed. The seed contain 24 to 36% oil. The cold pressed oil is golden yellow and is largely used for cooking purposes. The oil is as good as sunflower oil, having enough amount of linoleic acid 78%, which is very useful for reducing blood cholesterol content. The unsaturated fatty acids of safflower lower these dumb cholesterol. So let us talk about climate. The climate requirements are: safflower is a cool Rabi season crop. The optimum temperature for germination is about 15.5 degrees Celsius. The dayland temperature is in range of 24 to 32 degrees Celsius at flowering and are congenial for higher yield. It is cultivated from sea level to elevation of 1000 meter above sea level. The seed yield and oil content reduces with increasing elevation. When the flower buds are being for flowering has just commenced, the temperature below 0 degrees Celsius may cause considerable damage in the form of sterile heads. At seedling stage, however, the crop can tolerate much lower temperatures. High temperatures at the time of flowering are harmful to the crop. At all stages of growth, excessive rainfall or humidity increase the infestation of fungal diseases. It is a day neutral plant. However, temperatures are more important than photoperiod in safflower. Short day lengths prolong rosette stage. The crop is not fit for tracts of heavy rainfall. The crop grows well in areas having rainfall between 16 to 90 centimeters. The waterlogging due to poor drainage or prolonged rains can cause substantial reduction in yield. Frost is also harmful for the crop, especially at seed formation stage. So now is soil. Safflower fairly requires deep, moisture retentive, well-drained soil. The crop is fairly tolerant to the saline conditions and grow as well as under residential moisture in paddy fallows. So varieties are DSH 129, Prabhani, Kusuma, NARI, NH1, Fule Kusum. Land preparation. To bring the soil to the fine tilth, land should be plowed several times so that all weeds are removed which would be present there previously. Low-lying land must be eluded as waterlogged situation is liable to destroy by wilts as well as root rots. So sowing. The time of sowing. Optimum time for sowing is from last week of October to the first week of November. Spacing. Plant to plant 15 cm and row to row 45 cm. Sowing depth. The sowing depth should be 5 to 7 cm. The method of sowing. The method of sowing is drilling method. Seed. Seed rate varies from 7 to 20 kg per hectare. Depending upon situation, 10 to 15 kg per hectare is a normal seed rate. In Chhattisgarh, 10 to 15 kg per hectare seed rate, and in Odisha, 20 kg per hectare seed rate is adopted in rice fallow areas. Seed treatment. The seed must be treated with Kaptan or Agrosan GN at the rate of 3 gram per kg of seed before sowing. Healthy and disease-free seeds must be soaked in water for overnight for better germination. Then is rotation. The safflower follows kharif crops like mash, fodder, moong, maize, etc. So now our fertilizers. In sandy soils, apply 15 to 20 tons per hectare of compost or FYM at the time of last sowing per harrow. In areas where irrigation is possible, 40:20 kg per hectare NP and K should be applied at the time of sowing. The fertilizer should be applied in furrows 8 to 10 cm deep and 4 to 5 cm away from the seed at the time of planting. 50% of nitrogen and 100% of phosphorus at the time of sowing, and remaining 50% of nitrogen after 30 days of sowing have to be given. To save 25% P2O5, it is recommended to treat seed with the PSB at the rate of 200 gram per 10 kg seed. For getting higher yield, seed yield and monetary return, seed of safflower should be treated with Azotobacter and Azospirillum 20 gram per kg seed along with the 12.5 kg nitrogen per hectare are recommended. Irrigation. Although the crop is grown without irrigation, but higher yields are obtained with irrigation. The seasonal consumptive use varies from 250 to 300 mm. 3 to 5 irrigation should be given to the safflower in medium to lighter type of soil for higher yields. Safflower should be irrigated twice, that is at 35 and 55 days after sowing in medium to heavy soils for higher yield. If only one irrigation is available, it should be given at 55 days after sowing. Next is weed control. Safflower is extremely vulnerable to the weed, while rosette phase, which ends around 25 to 30 days in Deccan areas, as well as 2 months or even more in areas with long-term winter. The areas must be retained weed-free within this crucial period via regular weeding, with the intercultural 1 to 2 times 25 to 30, rather 45 to 50 days after sowing. Pre-plant use a trifluralin at the rate of 200 gram per acre and EPTC at the rate of 200 gram per acre, or pre-emergence use of atrazine at the rate of 800 gram per acre, or Alacor at the rate of 600 gram per acre is used for efficient weed regulation in safflower. Next is plant protection. Pests and their control. There are two pests, green peach aphid and safflower aphid. These can be seen on shoot, leaves, stem, and it makes the plant look like weak and plant is dried up. Control: 100 ml chloropyrifos 20 EC or 100 liter of water per acre if required, can be repeated even after 15 days. So next is diseases and their control. Wilt and heat rot. In this, plant turns yellow and later brown and finally dies. Sclerotic are fungus type which is seen on crop at joint root and stem. Control: use healthy and disease-free seed. Soil should not be piled up around stem in rainy season. Next is harvesting. Safflower matures in 150 to 180 days. Harvesting should be done in mid-May when flowers turn yellow brown in color. Next is our yield. Scanty moisture condition 800 to 1200 kg per hectare. Favorable moisture condition 1500 to 2000 kg per hectare. Minimum irrigation 2000 to 2800 kg per hectare. Thank you.